Good morning, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. I hate interrupting all the awesome conversation and networking, and shopping, and most importantly, shopping. So you can continue to shop if you would like. Um, that we just kind of stuff. A lot of people deal. I know, Marie, you're probably happy that it's the second week of June. So, congratulations on all y'all's life accomplishments and things that have been happening. So, I think it just cut off, Taylor. So, we have got a lot coming up. Y'all know that this is kind of a slower time of the year for us, but we are really gearing up for all things to come. So we have just a few announcements this morning, but they're big. They're kind of the dates and the things to come. So just wanted to go over those really quick. We do have a ribbon cutting coming up, actually right by here, at 10:30 next Tuesday, June 11th. We are going to cut a ribbon at the Reedsville Parks and Rec Fishing Trail. So if you are a fisherman or an aspiring fisherman, they've done a really cool trail where there's, I think it's 11 spots that you can go to, and it's kind of, they do the duck blinds and stuff out there. They're just trying to encourage people to learn the better places to fish and how to fish and what kinds of fish and that sort of thing. So it's supposed to be really cool. I am really excited to see it in person. So that's next Tuesday at 10:30 on the 11th. And then also it is your regularly scheduled city council meeting at 6 p.m. Next Friday, June 14th, will be what was scheduled to be the third of the second Downtown Friday series. Most of you know the first one rained out, and then the second one, I think there was just a lot of confusion. So just to clear up, I'll just read what we've been posting, and then I can add a little bit. Join us for music at Mural Park, family activities, food, and the nostalgic atmosphere of classic cars and trucks, but also the city cruise is what we are calling it. So there is no year limit on the cars, and they are parking downtown just as they always have. So if you hear of any rumors or myths about where the cars have to park, it is no different than the past. They're parking downtown, but there's also no year limit. And we actually had several newer model Mustangs and Corvettes, and it was really nice. So we're really excited to have that back. We also had a little issue last time. There wasn't as much food available and open, but it was just things out of our control. All the different people had emergencies and shortages, and it was crazy. But we do expect that Downtown Doghouse, Kona Ice, I think we're going to have a wings truck, and Cafe 99 should also be open. So really excited about that. And then we will have the beer garden, and that's new. And then following will be the movie at Market Square. And so everything will kind of be in the 2 blocks, and then it'll move down to Market Square for Mary Poppins Returns. The summer concert series is I know that was a popular band for a long time, and they're a Southern rock band, and they were formed in Jacksonville, North Carolina. So they've been around for a while, and they are kicking off the summer concert series, which is always the 4th Saturday. So Saturday, June 22nd, and then the chamber will be closed on Thursday and Friday for the 4th of July. And then since we don't have a July coffee, we have a couple other announcements. Your next city council meeting will be on Tuesday, July 9th, and then the second downtown again on Friday, July 12th, which brings us to Ice Cream Social. That is one of the most fun events that we do all year. Some of you may remember grilling hot dogs. I know some of our board members that are back. Judy's returned. She's grilled some hot dogs at the Ice Cream Social. But it used to be hot dogs and homemade ice cream at the Penthouse. And as things have changed and evolved, now we have it at the chamber, and we have a parade permit, and we block Gilmer Street and Mural Park. And so Sagebrush provides a full dinner. And it's free. It's free to chamber members, it's free to chamber member employees, and it's free to chamber member employees and their families. It's very, very important to me that we put that word out. We even had one of our committee meetings to discuss that this week, and we want to just continue to encourage people to invite their employees. The only thing we ask we ask two things. One, that you RSVP by July 10th, which is a week and a day out. We have to have that number because Sagebrush has to order the food on the food truck. There's no other way that we can provide food. We have to have the RSVP ahead of time, and we ask that people donate ice cream or toppings or something, and there's a sign-up form for that. So, again, it's free. Bring the whole crew. But we have to have that RSVP. And so we did something a little bit different, and I'm sorry that we have changed a lot of things. We're trying to find something that works and is consistent, but our committees have had a lot of great ideas. I'm working with the RDC. We actually have Eventbrite as the registration. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Eventbrite, but you can purchase tickets and things. So it's still free, but there's an Eventbrite link, so it works really well with Facebook. So if you go on the Facebook event, you can click get tickets. Or if you go on the chamber website and go on there, you can click get tickets, and all it is you're just RSVPing. Because this is one of those events, again, that you guys are the reps for your companies or chamber master, but if you have other employees and things that are signing up, it makes it complicated for them. So we're trying to do something that's user-friendly for everybody, not just our typical reps that come to things. So this is the one time of the year that all chamber members and their employees and their families are welcome to come to an event. So it's a lot of fun. We have usually some sort of music and entertainment, fun stuff for the kids to do, but also this is a meet and greet, so we invite all of our board members, all of our ambassadors, and all the city officials to come so that people can meet them and kind of put names and faces together and that sort of thing. So please plan to come out to that. I know it doesn't seem like it seems like it's really far away, but it's not. It'll be here soon. Yes, ma'am.
When you print, do you actually print a ticket when you
You can, but we'll have a list too, because it sends me an email every time.
So they don't have to have a ticket.
You don't. You have to RSVP. And what we're going to do this year, because where it's in public, we've had a lot of walk-ups that aren't associated with the chamber. We have several groups now that are, we have sports teams and travel teams and all kinds of stuff. So we're trying to encourage, you will have to come to registration and get a wristband to be at the event. And then that's when you will get your ticket for dinner. And then we'll take the tickets up like we have been. We're just trying to streamline it. Plus for us, it really does keep up with how many people we fed so we can plan accordingly for the next year. But it's all free. But yes, you can print the ticket, but you don't have to. They also have a mobile app, like if you're into all the fancy stuff, that you can show it. But I just need to know how many people are coming with your name. Am I forgetting anything about ice cream social? I think that.
The Google Docs.
Yeah, so it's and the sign up, there is a Google Docs spreadsheet that you can click on, and that's where all the ice cream flavors and toppings that we need are. We already have several things that we've put in there if the chamber has them or not, so that you don't duplicate and that sort of thing.
Do you want to discuss the 3 flavors or not?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to. So we'll just, that is what it is. Well, I can say that. We are, that makes sense. In the past, we have had people bring like whatever kind of flavors and all kinds of stuff. We are limiting that to just like the basic flavors because the congestion, because we have so many people for the line to make the bowls of ice cream. So just stick to what's on the document unless you talk to us about something else. So, and Marie, I'm still counting on you to do what you do. So, okay, I just didn't put it on the document. All right, so also, the next summer concert series will be in June on the 27th. Now there are 5 Saturdays in June, so just pointing that out. So this is, I don't think this is right. I think this is, for the 4th Saturday is June 22nd, right? Does anybody know there's Saturdays already? Anyways, there are 5 Saturdays in June, so it is the 4th Saturday, which I think is June 22nd. So just make sure that you don't miss the concert. It is on June 22nd. I didn't catch that yesterday when I was looking at this. Sorry about that, but just, it's Sub Radio, which is an indie pop band from Sterling, Virginia. Missy did a great job with the bands this summer. I'm really excited about these. Our next coffee, because we don't have one in July, is, that's going to be fun. It's at the Chamber on Thursday, August 1st. So again, it's the 1st, so don't miss it. And it will be with the Greensboro Swarm. They are hosting, so they will be with us that day. Other stuff just to think about, golf tournament is coming quick. So we have got Wednesday, August 21st, which is the 3rd Wednesday at Plantation. We have our naming sponsors we are really thankful for, which is U.S. Health Advisors and Rinse, Eat, and Oil. And Denise, if you have not heard from her, you will be hearing from her. And if y'all see her out, poor thing, she's had some really bad vertigo. And so she is not with us this morning because of that, but she sends her well wishes. New members, too, I wanted to go over that really quick. So the Danville Braves, Reidsville Army Recruiting, Keller Williams Realty, Benny Behenimu, Bayberry Retirement Inn, Old School, the Block Community Outreach Committee, and Covington Wesleyan Church. So a lot of new members. I don't think anybody's here representing any of them, but we do have new members that were announced previously who have not spoken. So you want to step up here and tell everybody who you are?
Sure. My name is Steve Rippey. I have a company called Rippey's Advertising Answers. I've been actually doing that since 1995.
Sorry.
Prior to that, I worked for the News and Record, selling advertising for 18 years. So I've been in the marketing business for about almost 40 years now. So I do promotion advertising products. If you've ever seen the logo on something, that's what I do. T-shirts, I do screen printing embroidery. I do signs and banners, and also do paper printed products. As I said, my News and Record experience has allowed me to do layouts for brochures for people and things like that, and I do a number of trifolds or different brochures people put out there as well. Thank you. I'm also one of the other Three Rivers Outfitters. If y'all want to go in the river.
I was going to say, that's how I know him. I know him from taking in my former job from Martinsville, we used to bring all the youth down and go on the river. It was so much fun.
I knew I'd do something funny.
Yeah.
I see you walking out there or something. Yeah,
they're still, I think, doing
that was
some
a pretty wild
stuff.
day.
It was. And if y'all, so another thing to say, if you want a chance to go down the river, a really fun thing that's coming up, Leadership Rockingham is kicking off again in September. And they are planning to do a river day. So we've got the Eating Chamber working on that. But we have the applications at the office, and that has just been launched. They are due with a pretty quick turnaround. We made some changes, so it took us a little while to get some things out. But if you have not done that before, you should consider doing it. It is a really great program. Do I have any graduates in here right now that have done it before? Judy's done it. So, I mean, there's a few. And we are really excited to have brought it back and be partnering with RCC and the other chambers to do that. We had a really great graduating class this year with some cool leadership projects. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Okay. Did we have any other new members who haven't spoken? You haven't spoken. Have you spoken?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. You did. Okay. You did. Okay. I was just making sure you got your opportunity because I thought you did. Are there any other new members or anybody who's never spoken at coffee before? I didn't see any other new folks. That's right. You're hiding from me. I knew I had seen somebody else. Come on up here. Just tell everybody who you are.
Hi, I'm Jane. I'm with Royalty
What's not behind you? Go ahead.
Adult and Pediatrics Home Care. Thank you.
Y'all know Alicia. She works with
Yes.
Alicia Parker. Okay. All right. So announcements from the floor. Who has? Yes, ma'am. Miss Catherine.
PLS The Rock will be hosting its first ever blood drive with One Blood, or formerly known as Community Blood Center, on Friday, June 21st from 11 to 2. And it is open to the public, not just the gym members. So if anybody wants to come, we don't have the posters yet, but I would love to put them up like in your business. So if you would let me put them up wherever you are or in the chamber as soon as the supervisor gives them to me, then that would be awesome. But again, that's Friday, June 21st from 11 to 2 at PLS The Rock Gym Blood Drive. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, ma'am.
Reset Rockingham will have an event at Rockingham County High School on June the 11th entitled What Education Can Be. ECT Department of the School System, as well as RCC and their programs will be there to have everything on display and available for the community to speak with them. And this begins at 1:30.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Anybody else? So it's kind of like that slower summer, easy, breezy.
Let me make a pitch for Reset Rockingham. This county, I'm Mark Richardson, one of your commissioners there, and I'm regionally the chairman of workforce development for about 5 counties, plus what we're doing here. It's up to you to encourage not just our young people, but other folks to get prepared for a really good job, not just because it pays well, but that's what you do most of your life. And this reset will put things in front of them to choose from. We have lots of opportunities, a lot of them through the school system, but particularly through the RCC and Goodwill. And we need our citizens out there doing something that they want to do, making a contribution, and making more money. It means a lot to every single person in here for folks to have a better salary. So encourage somebody to take advantage of things like Reset Rockingham is doing.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Jennifer with Wood Forest here in Reedsville. As y'all know, we have 3 locations in the county, and this is our newest hire for the county. Her name is Tiffany Hagwood, and she's training with me in Reedsville, but she will be at the Mayodan location. And this is her first chamber event ever, and she loves it.
Well, she was giving me the eyes, and I was like, we're gonna make her call, but I'm not gonna call her. Thank you for that. Okay. Really? No other
I
announcements?
never miss an opportunity.
Oh, of course not. Mr. Cecil, come on
To
out.
plug Mount Jubilee Ministries. We've got Camp Jubilee starting in a week and a half, Sunday out at Betsy Jeff Penn 4-H Center. Real quick, we're collaborating with the Rockingham Arts Council to have an art exhibit for the campers and their families and siblings to see when they get to camp, kind of an icebreaker. So that's fun. If you know of an artist that has an interactive type of idea that would like to be involved with that, we're still got a couple of slots available for that. Camp is full. We've got 48 campers, intellectual developmental disability, adults, teens and adults, and 60 volunteers. So it's just a great gig going on in just a couple of weeks. We just found out that, I think a lot of you know, that the Vision is a day program alternative, meaning apart from Medicaid funding. Day program to launch here in Rockingham County over at Mission First. Recently have gotten a little Godspeed bump placed in our path. In fact, His Path is the name of the day program, but it's requiring us to be licensed, which is a good thing, but it's also requiring Mission First to be rezoned, and we're looking forward to working with our great city of Reedsville in that process. But it's just a lot of good things happening with Mount Jubilee Ministries. It's incredible. Save the date, September 7th, for the annual fundraiser, the Family Fun Walk, and lunch and auction over at Penrose. We raised $48,000 last year, and just an incredible opportunity for sponsorships and to participate in a really fun activity. Thanks.
If there weren't any challenges, Cecil, it wouldn't be any fun, would it?
No, there's just a couple challenges.
Just a couple. Anybody else have any announcements before I invite our hostess with the mostest up to wrap us up? Miss Dave?
You want me to just do it from here?
Yeah, sure. You can do whatever. We thank you for having us this morning.
Well, welcome everybody, and thank you so much for coming today. And it's really, it's been a great experience to be a part of the chamber now for quite a few years. And every event that we have, it's nice because there's new faces, and it's what the chamber's all about, is for us to be able to go to each other's businesses and see what opportunities they have, and that's what being part of the chamber is all about. And so we're really, really happy that you came today. Just a quick little commercial for us. I hope that everybody's had a chance to look around and see what we have to offer. The flag room is also open. There's a baby department over there, and then Brenda is going to open the ladies' clothing store. There's just a couple of representative outfits outside, but I would invite you to take, as you're going back to town, going back to work, just stop in, take a quick tool around, and see if it's something that that you might be interested in. But I want to thank y'all for coming, and I hope everybody had some breakfast and some coffee, and had a good time.
Thank you. Thank you for having us this morning.
Oh, it's your birthday, girl. We have to say happy birthday.
Yes, that's
Yes,
what we yes. Somebody else
Yes.
start us off, because that's not my thing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy Happy birthday, dear Kayla. Happy birthday to you.
Thank y'all. All right, look at us, 8:56. Please continue to shop and talk and network and hang out and enjoy the summer days. Thank y'all for coming.
We're around the corner.
Okay.
All right, thank you Facebook viewers for tuning in this morning at our chamber coffee at the Cat's Meow. If you have not come out here, oh my gosh, there's so much awesome stuff to see. They have a clothing store, they have a gift shop, the flag store, the baby department, as she said. So come out and check them out and stay tuned for more chamber news.